Breaking news. Grandma goes wild. A crazy shooting this morning in Tampa, Florida, inside a home. A grandmother shot dead by deputies. Oh my goodness, folks. So it all started out where a mother shot her daughter with the grandchild in the house, and then the mother, who is a grandmother, then barricaded herself in a back room of the home, and authorities came, and the woman had a gun, and police shot her dead. Major crime scene, whole neighborhood shooken up Sunday morning. Crazy stuff. Police speak about this matter. I'm going to share what happened here in Hillsborough County, Florida, my neck of the woods. Check it out.
News conference on a deputy-involved shooting this morning. Let's listen in.
There is the daughter who is our victim. There is a grandchild, and there is a roommate involved. And I'll get into the timeline of how we got here this morning. So at approximately 4:41 a.m. this morning, we received a call of a burglary of a residence in progress. So multiple deputies responded to this scene at the 7500 block of Carrollton Circle. As we made our way on scene, we received information that our suspect, the grandmother, shot her daughter in the hand. That's the information we knew. Once we responded on scene, we started to make contact, starting to call people out. What happened was the roommate then came out with a child. At that time, we safely recovered the roommate and the child. Then our deputies went to the front door of the residence and made entry, trying to make multiple commands for everyone to come out. We had two separate teams. One team went in and rescued the victim, the daughter, with a gunshot wound to her hand. She was looked like she was under the influence of some sort of, we don't know yet. It looks like the suspect asked them to drink something. She looked like she was under some sort of effects of a narcotic, very lethargic, and couldn't keep her balance. The second team cleared the house, knowing that the suspect was barricaded in a back room. We made contact with that back room. It was locked. Multiple commands: open the door, make yourself known. Our deputies breached the door. When they breached the door, they found the suspect, the grandmother, armed with a firearm. Multiple commands again: drop the firearm, drop the firearm. The firearm is in her right hand. She raises the firearm, and our deputy fires and neutralizes the threat. Okay, that all occurred at about 5:05 a.m. So multiple commands to drop the firearm. Our deputy involved shooter was Deputy Joshua Thomas. He has been 10 months with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, 6 years prior service with Temple Terrace Police Department. He has no prior uses of deadly force. And let me just make a comment here on behalf of Sheriff Chad Chronister here. Violent crime, is our number one priority. This crime in particular has a domestic violence, a domestic violence example of how we need to reach out to our community. We do a wonderful job of policing and keeping this community safe. Domestic violence is the monster in everyone's home. We cannot police in your homes. If you have domestic violence issues or you need support and assistance, I urge you to call the Spring or call the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. We can't help you within the confines of your house, but if you reach out to us, we will help you. On a second aspect, if you are battling from mental illness, the Crisis Center of Tampa is there and a willing participant to help you. I want to commend the deputies on this scene. They did an outstanding job. They rescued 3 people from a violent situation. I'm available for any questions you have. Just a reminder, it's very preliminary in the investigation. I will do the best I can to answer your questions.
All right, let me wrap up here what he just talked about. This is about the deputy-involved shooting overnight or early this morning in Hillsborough County in the Clare Mell area, 7500 block of Carrollton Circle.
So they haven't released names of anyone who is involved here, but just terrifying. The mother shot her own daughter with the grandchild there. And then there was a call for a burglary. Police authorities arrive, and just a terrible, terrible situation. Probably the grandmother, I would think, is probably in her 50s, 60s, or 70s, in that range. Scary stuff. Kudos to law enforcement for stopping the threat. What happened here, we'll look into this matter. As soon as names get dropped, we'll put the names in the description. I don't think we'll get anything else out of this, but who in the heck shoots their own family member and then barricades themselves? It's just some wackadoodles out there. Memorial Day weekend, supposed to be out there enjoying yourself and having a great time with your loved ones. You're not supposed to be shooting your loved ones on Memorial Day. When more information comes out about this, you'll hear it here on JLR Investigates. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. Stay safe out there. Don't shoot your loved ones. Don't be like that grandmother. We will talk soon. JLR Investigates. Stay tuned.